Now at 9, Memphis's new soccer team hit the field today for the season opener. We look at how they did tonight as fans prepare for the team's first season. Plus,
and I just heard this big old boom, and everything was pretty much on me.
This woman's life nearly lost after heavy rain and winds knocked a tree over into her bedroom. We take a look at the damage across the Mid-South from today's weather. And several high school seniors were able to choose their prom dresses of their dreams today, and it was all for free.
Live from WLMT Memphis, local every day. This is Local 24 News at 9 on CW30.
Memphis's new soccer team, 901 FC, kicked off its first season in the Bluff City tonight. Good evening, I'm Annette Pegler. Right now, Local 24 sports reporter Jessica Benson starts off our team coverage of a look at tonight's game. Jess, could they roll out a win tonight?
Hey, thanks, Annette. Now, all that was missing tonight at AutoZone Park actually was a win and a 901 FC goal. Memphis's new pro soccer team coming up just short in that franchise opener. But what a crowd and what a debut for this new team. The Tampa Bay Rowdies getting a penalty kick in the 4th minute of the game that gave them the early lead, and that would be the match's only goal. So Memphis 901 FC loses 1-0, but certainly a solid night one for this new team. Lots to get excited about. Still ahead in sports, we will hear from the squad, but for now, I'll send it back to you, Annette.
All right, Jessica, thank you. Well, fans braved the heavy rain and wind to get out and see Memphis 901 FC hit the field at AutoZone Park today. Local 24 News reporter Rebecca Butcher continues our team coverage tonight. Rebecca.
Yeah, well, hey, Annette, I was out there, and today I can tell you it was all about the love of soccer today at AutoZone Park. Thousands of festive fans geared up to see their players score. But the big question for this team is, will the support continue throughout the season? Fans were more than ready to represent for the Memphis 901 FC. The season opener game in the Bluff City was a first for professional soccer in nearly 40 years.
It's all about, just kind of being a big old family, being a big old soccer-loving family. We all came together really fast.
Thomas Christian is part of the Bluff City Mafia, who are supporters of the team.
Drink some beer, have some time, sing some chants, and be really loud.
Fans marched into AutoZone Park waiting in long lines. Jeff Davis tells me he's been into soccer since he was a kid.
Hopefully we'll see a lot of people really flock to the game and be excited about it too, and make it our own team, not just an expansion team, but Memphis's team.
Joe Tanner is new to Memphis and is also a season ticket holder. He shared what he thinks will make the team a force on the field.
We have a lot of different cultures, and we all are united because we all love Memphis, and I think that's what Memphis 901 FC means.
But a big question still for some is, will the city keep showing up to help defend Memphis and this new team?
The city's already supporting this particular game. I think the message is, can we continue to do this?
All right, well, the Memphis 901 FC will have at least 16 more matches this season, all of them to be held at AutoZone Park. Live in the studio, I'm Rebecca Butcher, Local 24 News.
Rebecca, thank you. And CW30 is the official television sponsor of 901 FC, so we'll air the next 32 games right here, including 3 more games this month. They will be next Saturday against Loudoun United FC, Sunday, March 24th at Bethlehem Steel FC, and Friday, March 29th at the New York Red Bulls. After the storm tonight, it was another weekend of heavy rain across the Mid-South, and there were several concerns of tornadoes all over the Mid-South, from Raleigh to downtown Memphis, all the way to Mississippi. We saw downed trees, crazy winds, downed power lines, traffic lights out, and more damage from today's weather. These down lines were at Looney and Danny Thomas, causing some people to be in the dark, and a traffic light to be out on Danny Thomas and Jackson. Crews were out today to try to get lights back on and clear out debris. One homeowner in Fraser told Local 24 News about how his friend on the phone heard a tree fall in his home.
I just heard this big old boom, and everything was pretty much on me. It fell on top of me. So me and my dog, we ran out, and the first thing that came to my mind was my mom, and she was in the living room, and she was trapped. I couldn't get to her. I'm calling her name, didn't hear anything.
Scary moments there. Thankfully, Williams' mother was rescued by a Good Samaritan walking by, and they are all okay tonight. However, their home was destroyed by the tree. A Raleigh homeowner who didn't want to be on camera told Local 24 about the moment a tree fell on part of his home.
For some reason, he heard a noise on the phone, and I didn't hear the noise. But when I did hear the noise, I thought it was just thunder. Because of a cracking noise, I saw this tree in my backyard falling toward me. So I immediately tried to run to the carport and get out of there. But for some reason or another, the tree caught me and fell directly on me, on the carport.
Hill says 2 cars were damaged in the carport in Raleigh. Thankfully, no one was injured. In some areas, there wasn't just rain falling from the sky. This cell phone video from Andrea Hamlet in Olive Branch shows some pea-sized hail falling in the area. She says the hail was so loud it scared her, her child, and her dog. The severe weather was also local in Arkansas today. This video from live storm chaser Jeff Daniels is of a possible tornado just south of Carlisle. That area is about 100 miles west of Memphis and about 30 miles outside of Little Rock. You can see the clouds hovering and a funnel forming over the ground. The National Weather Service hasn't confirmed the tornado yet. More rain is adding to rising concerns along the Mississippi and Tennessee rivers tonight. Yesterday, Governor Bill Lee left Memphis to tour the damage in Hardin County, where 1,000 homes were underwater from storms earlier this month. He got his first up-close look at what it will take for the communities to bounce back while warning residents to be prepared.
I want to just also add that, we lost the lives of some of our citizens in this flooding, and our hearts go out to them. So we're doing everything we can to stay on top of this situation.
Governor Lee issued an executive order Thursday to help facilitate the process of analyzing the damages and is working with the federal government for support. Meanwhile, flooding is still lingering in East Tennessee. Some residents outside of Chattanooga say several feet of dirty water has been sitting on their properties for 2 weeks. Hamilton County officials say the water contains fecal matter. Bill Baker has lived in this home for more than 30 years. The water is still high enough to surround the house, including several inches of water over his air conditioner. On the inside, he's using space heaters to stay warm. He estimates he has up to $12,000 worth of damage.
We just have to take it as it comes. I told my wife, I said, these are hard times, but with our faith, we feel like the Lord sees us through.
A spokesperson for Hamilton County Emergency Services says the process for applying for flood grants has begun. Officials say they think the flooding did $1.7 million in damage. New information tonight. R. Kelly is out of jail again, arrested again after police arrested him on accusations he failed to pay child support. It's the second time in less than a month the singer has posted bail. He also bailed out of jail February 25th after being detained on 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. His attorney previously said the entertainer doesn't have the $161,000 he owes in back child support, which was also the amount for his bail. It's unclear who paid the money to get him out this time. Kelly maintains he's innocent on the sexual abuse charges. He ranted and cried about them in an interview with CBS News' Gayle King that aired this week. A local crime alert tonight. The FBI is renewing its search for a bank robber who hit the same credit union 3 times. Agents want you to take a look at these photos. They say the man in a red devil mask attempted to rob the First South Financial Credit Union on Winchester, October 26 of 2015. Investigators believe he robbed the same place twice before at gunpoint. If you know who this guy is, call the FBI or Crime Stoppers. That number for Crime Stoppers is 528-CASH. Also in Germantown tonight, you may want to consider taking a detour if you plan on driving through the area tomorrow morning. Several roads will be affected by the Germantown Half Marathon and Mayor's Cup 5K run. Take a look at this map. Around 7, these roads will either be closed or condensed to 1 lane. Neshoba Road between Exeter and Briarbrook, Farmingdale, Kimbrough, Dogwood and Forest Hill Irene roads along with Wolf River Boulevard. All of these roads should reopen by 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. In local good news tonight, several young ladies said yes to their free and perfect prom dresses today. Couture Cares held its annual Her Prom Closet giveaway at Colonial Middle School. The giveaway started with a welcome from guest Shelby County Sheriff Floyd Bonner. Young ladies and their mothers met fellow guests before they were given beauty tips, facials, and a chance to select a prom dress, matching shoes, and accessories.
Prom is actually so expensive, and we saw there was a need in the Mid-South for us to actually be able to host these young ladies to come and get prom dresses, shoes, accessories. We're also have available the colleges in Trustmark Bank, Lemoyne, Southwest Community College, and University of Memphis.
The ladies also met volunteers from local colleges to talk about their futures post-high school. This is the 5th year Couture Cares has helped thousands of senior girls in need of a beautiful prom dress. Just a reminder tonight that daylight saving time begins tomorrow. That means you will lose an hour of sleep as we spring forward. This is the best time to go ahead and change your batteries in your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors too. The Memphis Fire Department recommends that you change the batteries whenever time changes. It could cut your risk of being hurt in a fire by 82%. Alarms should also be tested at least once a month to make sure those batteries are still fresh. The Memphis Grizzlies lineup may have changed over the last few months, but the devotion from fans certainly hasn't lessened. Coming up later at 9, a look inside today's thank you party for Grizzlies season ticket holders. And after the break, the father of a TV reporter killed on live TV is taking his battle for gun control from Capitol Hill to bookstores, the decision lawmakers face tonight. But first, let's check in with Local 24 Storm Team meteorologist Ed Eccles.
Hey there, Annette. Hey, it was busy in the Weather Center today. All this was moving through the area throughout the course of the day, prompted a lot of warnings out there. We had tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, hail falling from the sky today. Well, tomorrow could be a much better day. We're talking about sunshine for your Sunday, and we'll also get you into Monday and Tuesday with a little bit of rain in the forecast coming up.